Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It is the 20th of February, and I am sick. Started gathering speed Saturday, is when I noticed it. By Tuesday, I'm going to try to write out the week as best I can. It mess with my work, my writing, business, all of it. Just sleep. God, it's bad when NyQuil doesn't work. You get some single malt NyQuil shots in you and you're supposed to be able to sleep, right? Nope. Knocked me out in an hour, but I was up in an hour. And just the mucus, my mucus is special. Anyhow, that's the thing though. You're sick, you're right. You're well, you're right. You're distracted, you're right. All your friends get abducted by aliens, whatever, you're right. Demonic possession, you're right. And then ask the demon inside you for, tips and suggestions. You always write. Because if you don't write today, you lose that day and you don't get it back. So that's what I was telling myself yesterday as I started this story called The Pocket. Finished it in the wee hours, of course. Not as quickly as I normally do. But it was interesting. Started off with a battery prompt. What would happen if you come home, find one of your parents in his or her costume, dying. Costumes vigilante, infamous vigilante, wanted vigilante, happens to be one of your parents, dying. Interesting. I didn't go there, though. I was kind of surprised. I use it as a springboard, and that's fine with battery prompts. Do whatever you want with the prompt. That's what I offer them for. You don't have to be in a cookie cutter mode. I was playing around with cookbook options, and one of the powers caught my attention. Basically, what if you had the ability to make somebody human? Or you take a superpowered person, make them human, or you make a monster and turn them human. Like, okay, I'm a werewolf on the full moon, I'm kicking butt, and this little kid goes, no. And the werewolf's human, buck naked, and very vulnerable to blunt objects, sharp objects, and projectiles. So, vigilante implies superpowers. Shifting somebody back to human means, okay, someone's losing their powers. And I went to sleep on that. And when I came to, here's what I got. And I'm just going to give you the backstory, not the plot. Christmas party. Big backyard, garage, and a bunch of drunk kids. Frat kids, college kids, their girlfriends. This guy gets on a garage with some skis on a dare that he can ski around it 3 times. He starts skiing around it, falls off, and this fence breaks his fall and his back. Paralyzed, basically. He's like, I can't feel my legs. Everyone's just drunk. And like, they think he's a drama queen, but designated driver guy's like, no, you're jacked up. Don't worry, I got him. He basically gets the skis off him, gets him to the car. He's like, no, I can't feel my legs. Call my mom. He's like, just dude, calm down. I got you. Gets him in the car, goes for a drive, crosses into the dimension from whence he came. A dimensional pocket. A Shangri-La. Attached to this earth is a dimensional pocket where maybe it's not quite Shangri-La, but kind of hits like Shangri-La. Because if you have any injuries, any illnesses, they go away. And if you go back, those, the healing stands, you even walk away with superpowers. But if you're born there, you can only really have one power, the ability to come and go as you please, to open a doorway. So this dad, because he does have kids down the road, is the doorway. And the guy he helped, whose back got fixed miraculously and all, ends up being a heavyweight telepath with powers basically to manipulate and control minds and read them and know what his enemies are thinking. And he just becomes a Lex Luthor grade bastard. Because, how do you stop a guy like that who wants to build an empire? And on the anniversary of his accident and rebirth, he sends a bottle of Dom Perignon over to this guy who becomes a firefighter, has 2 kids. And all is going well. The guy's dabbling in politics, but there's some fine print that the firefighter dad didn't tell his corporate bastard friend. See, those powers, they wear off. In about a generation, they wear off. Then what are you gonna do? And how desperate are you gonna be to get them back? What horrible things would you be willing to do to a firefighter's kids, to your good friend's kids, to get them back? That's where I stop. It's okay. It needs some tweaks. I'm not writing in my best form right now. I'm amazed I haven't sneezed just from talking. You know, that's how bad my sinuses are right now. All right, I'm gonna hang this up for the day. I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited, Kitchen Rants. You can find me on iVillain.net. Oh, also, please like and subscribe. iVillain.net is where I have my 20 books, all linkable to Amazon, Kindle Unlimited. Short stories, kind of like this one, only I've written them over, I don't know, I want to say 17 years now. And New School Twilight Zone stuff, novels, 2 of them. One's a standalone, very good fantasy piece with powers. The other one, supervillain fiction, at least that's how that began. Battery series, how to become an indie author, basically, using the idea of prompts. Start writing prompts instead of novels. Your first book should not be a novel because you don't know what you're doing. That's the logic. Be able to write short stories first. Be good at that. Then work your way up to novels. Then work your way up to series and all the glories that follow. That's my logic. And those books show you how. And the Antagonist Cookbook is a guide for creating characters, concepts, weapons, limitations, whatever you might need to make your story better. Good for creators and evil GMs. So please check them all out. And okay, time to go back to blowing my nose every 5 minutes. Have a lovely day.